We have one of the toughest guys I know. That would be Smilin Sam Alvey coming on the show for the Member Room Segmentum because, Sam, you have a fight coming up.
I absolutely do. I am fighting this Friday for Karate Combat, defending this belt. And I'm going to be, and still, the world's greatest fighter.
When is the fight going to be?
So it is this Friday night. It'll be on Karate Combat's YouTube channel, and everyone should watch it. This is going to be so much fun. I'm fighting Uriah Hall. He's a UFC veteran, and it's the kind of fight that's going to make people happy.
Okay, all right, so you got to go to the Karate Combat YouTube channel, set the schedule, the subscription, the whatever button you got to click, do it, because you're going to see a great fight from a great fighter, and you're going to see a fight from someone who I taught everything he knows. I taught him everything he knows,
Everything.
Am I lying, Sam?
I would be nothing without you. I would be nothing without you. My career started the day you cornered me. Michael the Knuckle Knowles got in that corner, and he helped me get that win like nobody could have ever done.
Yeah, I'm usually a little more humble about it, but it's coming from your mouth. So it's like, yes, you can go see one of my real proteges as the old corner Michael the Knuckle Knowles. We'll get to more with Sam in the Member Room Segmentum. Don't go anywhere. If you're not a member, if you're not part of the creme de la creme, subscribe, dailywire.com/Knowles. We'll see you there in a second. Okay. Jacob goes, Google's fights that make people happy. Yeah, I don't know. When I'm in fights, that generally I'm not that happy. It depends. Rhetorical fights I like. But physical fights, I'm not. Sam's a little better at the physical fights, I would say, than I am. Josh Leibowitz says, Michael Knowles hasn't jogged since high school. That's totally ridiculous. You think I jogged in high school? That's totally ridiculous. I didn't jog in high school. That's crazy. Michael the Knuckle Knowles, asks Wildman. Wildman doesn't know the lore. Maybe we'll get to it a little bit later. Take a few more from the iPad before we get back to Sam. Michael going super late today, says, remember Charlie. I am, but I would go 10 hours every day. There would be no end to my blabbing. And then I could bring in the chat. But really, it was more of a technical issue for a late start today. That Lutheran says, Michael headed to D.C. this week. Any special places other than the Smithsonian, monuments, Capitol building, etc.? Any out of the ordinary places I should visit with my family? Yes, you should go visit the statue of Simon Knowles in Freedom Plaza near the Willard Hotel. It's near the Washington Monument. And then you should walk 2 blocks up the street and get a Mayflower cigar at Shelley's Backroom Cigar Lounge. And you tell them I sent you. It's I've spent many a night in that lounge. JQS98 says, MK is too light in the loafers to be a fighter. Okay, I've had enough of the chat for today. We're going to put that down for now. Sam, this is very exciting. So you're defending the belt in Karate Combat.
I am, and Karate Combat timed it perfectly. We finally, as a culture, get that taste out of our mouth that was the World Cup. We're back to real sports. This Friday night, I will be defending this belt against Uriah Hall on Karate Combat.
That's great. I'm so excited. It really scandalized me that I've been making fun of soccer for my entire life. I've never seen a soccer game. Oh. My favorite soccer team is like the Danbury Little Kickers. It's like, I think age 4 is when you age out. Yeah. But I had friends this year, like guys who, as far as I can tell, are male, conservative, in some cases even heterosexual, who were like looking forward to the soccer games. And I couldn't make sense of it.
I watched my first soccer game this year of my life, and what a waste of 7 or 8 hours that was. Oh, it just kept going, and they kept falling over and literally flopping around, screaming bloody murders. Like, oh my God, my toe hurts. And then as soon as they got their penalty, they were up and jogging. I hated every second of it.
Yeah, I guess it's probably particularly annoying for a fighter where I saw you at the fight that I came to where I was your corner man. I saw you just taking everything. Anytime you get hit on the chin, you then absolutely just obliterated this guy by the end of the fight. But then we were chatting afterward, and I remember you said, you're like, yeah, it was a little tricky because I broke my thumb, but blah, blah, blah. I said, what? You did that? Yeah, I broke my thumb a little. I didn't want to whine about it though. And you think that's exactly the opposite of soccer, where really the whole point is, if a blade of grass slightly grazes your ankle, you have to pretend like you're going to have it amputated.
Yeah, there was a goal that was called back because someone's foot got stepped on. Completely true. The guy's foot got stepped on. He scored a goal, and the goal got called back because his toe was sore. It was ridiculous. I broke my foot 20 minutes before a fight once and went out there and continued fighting.
That's crazy. Okay, so before I want to get into a little bit more of this fight on Friday later. First, though, Professor Jacob, who I think you've taught a lesson or two to as well over the years.
Well, we've trained with each other more than once.
Yeah, I love what a generous way. We've trained with each other. I love meaning you showed Jacob a few things and politely didn't pull his head off of his neck. He has come up with a list of clips of the greatest MMA finishes ever. Clip 1, in this fight against Ray Borg, Demetrius Johnson. That's my father's name, by the way, Demetrius. Demetrius Johnson.
Oh, it's a good name.
Yeah. That's Demetrius the Fifth. I know. This is a little bit of a digression. Why do black guys get all the cool names? Why can't white people get some cool? I don't know, but that's a point for another time. Demetrius Johnson finishes the fight with one of the flashiest submissions in UFC history. Let's see it.
To finish a guy like Ray Borg. Just over 2 minutes now to go.
Yeah, in many ways, if he can get through this next 2 minutes, it'll be a moral victory for him.
How many guys would just lay there? Oh,
whoa! Right into an armbar! Phenomenal!
Oh, my goodness!
Oh, my God!
No! Oh, my God!
Man.
Look at Ray Borg!
That looks so painful.
Unbelievable.
He's going to snap it off like it's a chicken wing.
Oh, and the arm goes backwards.
Who's back?
He's going to snap that arm off like it's a wishbone. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah. He took it home with him. That's his arm now. Ray Borg just has to lease it monthly. That is the greatest submission that's ever been. And Demetrius Johnson I have him ranked as the number 2 greatest of all time, just behind GSP. And it's only because he's small. Demetrius is one of the greatest that's ever been. And that armbar, it was a rock bottom into an armbar. It was amazing.
That is real. It's like hard to watch. I at least I've only been. Gosh, I think I've only been to 3 professional fights. I've been to other more like amateur stuff, but I've only been to 3 professional fights ever. 2 UFC and 1 Karate Combat. And man, so you're there. One thing that's great about watching a live fight, or even watching it streaming, is you like feel it in your body. I do, at least. I feel, I'm like, ow, that hurts. Okay, all right. Second one is early in his career, Anthony Pettis goes full ninja, running on the cage wall and finishing the fight with a flying kick.
Steph and I cannot think of a better way to bring down the...
He ran off the wall like a ninja and landed a high kick. Unbelievable. I've never seen anything like that. It's like something out of a movie.
That it looks like I'm watching Mortal Kombat. That looked like didn't even look real.
Oh, it is the kick that made his career. It's called the Showtime kick because of that's Anthony Showtime Pettis. That is the Showtime kick, and it made his career. He could do no wrong the rest of his life because of that one move.
Yeah, man, I got to come up with one of those for next time I'm fighting. I don't know, what's the knuckles? What's the knuckles?
The 5-knuckle shuffle.
The knuckle shuffle.
Yeah.
It's where I just tap dance my way out of the ring. Say bye, see ya, shuffling off to Buffalo. Okay, clip 3. In one of the most anticipated fights in UFC history, up-and-comer Conor McGregor knocks out the featherweight champ Jose Aldo in 13 seconds. Before this, Aldo was had a 10-year 18-fight winning streak. All right.
The most highly anticipated featherweight fight of all time.
Conor looks extremely loose, and Aldo looks like he's feeling the pressure of this moment.
Green trunks for the southpaw, the notorious Conor McGregor. Black trunks for the champion, Jose Aldo Jr.
Conor relaxed, smiling. Oh! He slapped him!
Conor McGregor is the new UFC featherweight champion of the world!
You know, it's weird. I met Conor McGregor once. We were chatting about cigars at a party once. It was a TPUSA party. But I realized I don't think I've ever seen a Conor McGregor fight. And so when you look at him in that clip, he looks like a leprechaun. He looks like the Notre Dame sort of like, that's crazy.
Oh, so I was actually at that fight, and it was so sold out they needed extra storage or extra seating. So in the back of the MGM, they had like 3 movie screens, and I don't know, 2, 3, 4, 5,000 people backstage watching on movie screens. And it was, nobody saw it coming. I mean, except the Irish. The Irish saw it coming. Nobody else. All those better. All those going to win. 13 seconds later. It's actually what Conor McGregor named his whiskey after. It's proper 13 because I believe the official scorecard says 14 seconds, but if you watch, it was only 13 seconds. It was there are 2 fighters in the history of the UFC that have made it bigger than the UFC. Conor McGregor's one of them.
Yeah,
and
right.
That punch started it.
Crazy. Yeah, because the best I could do is like 15. So I gotta try to work that up a little bit. Then clip 4 here is the fastest knockout in UFC history, allegedly. Jorge Masvidal versus Ben Askren.
Game Bread is in the building, and these guys just flapping gums at each other any chance they get. The fight clock is brought to you by Modelo. One of the greatest knockouts you'll ever see.
What? Yeah. Can I see that again? I missed it.
Don't blink.
I actually kind of missed it.
Flapping gums at each other.
Like I'm listening to what the broadcasters are saying.
The fight clock is brought to you by Modelo.
Was it the knee that got him?
The knee. It was a flying knee.
Crazy.
Yeah. So these, leading up to this fight, these two hated each other. Like the animosity was real. It wasn't just on screen. They hated each other. Well, last year, Ben Askren got sick and he needed a double lung transplant, and he got it. And he found Christ afterwards. He wasn't. I mean, atheist is too strong a word. He wasn't.
Yeah.
He was a good dude, but he just didn't believe in God. Double lung transplant. His wife got him converted, and Masvidal was there when he got baptized.
Really?
Full circle. Yep. And the man that threw the flying knee was there at the baptism, and they're now chummy, if not friends.
Whoa, man, that's crazy. I wonder if the guy who threw the knee hit up that confessional beforehand, said, maybe that knee was a little heavy. Maybe I could have gone for an elbow or something. Wow.
Michael, give me strength.
Yeah. Okay. Final clip. Professor Jacob says this is a surprise clip.
After this,
Oh,
we go again. He's
I
taking on the right.
do I remember this?
Sam Alvey.
Roy was
Wait.
looking at us saying, "Oh, boy."
Alvey going to the body now. Oh, and that call. Sam Alvey retains the heavyweight title with no shred of doubt. Nashville, Tennessee, on your feet for the hometown boy.
Yeah, I remember, I vividly remember you're there and you had been just absolutely like all but ripping this guy's head off. And then finally he's down, but he's not totally giving up yet. And we're just watching you. You're just like, and then finally, it's all over. And do you remember what I told you in the ring?
Oh yeah, I gotta breathe. Remember to breathe.
Got to breathe. And I don't want to look. Obviously, I'm a very humble guy. I don't want to take too much credit, but I think that made all the difference.
I'll give the credit. You and I were sparring in the back, and that's what we were working on. You said, "All right, if you get on top, you don't stop hitting. You just keep going. You let him know. You don't stop till the rest." It was brilliant. And remember to breathe. Remember that.
Remember to breathe. Remember to breathe. That I was. And I don't know if you could hear me from when I was along the side there. I said, "Hit him! Hit him! Hit him!" And I think, yeah,
you saw. I was listening. You yell it. I was listening.
Yeah. Wow. Well, if you want what I think is set to be, I want to jinx it, but could be a repeat. the only thing Professor Jacob warned me about, he's a big fighting fan. He said the guy you're fighting is like one of the scariest dudes he's ever seen. Is that, I don't know anything about the guy.
Yeah, so I'm fighting Uriah Hall. He's a kicker. I mean, he does the cool kicks, like the spinning this and that. He was on The Ultimate Fighter. He damn near killed the guy once. I mean, he threw this spinning head kick and just clipped him. This was 15 years ago, and the guy might not have woken up yet. So he's done some cool stuff in that pit. It's not going to work on me. Spinning stuff doesn't work. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to put him down, and I'm going to remember to breathe.
That's good. That's the key. Just remember to breathe, Sam. Everybody go to the Karate Combat YouTube channel right now. Make sure you subscribe to it. Make sure you set the timer so that you can be there. And I will, I don't know, maybe telepathically, but somehow I'm going to be sending you that message. Mm-hmm. Sam's going to breathe and rip this guy's head off. Sam, good to see you. Good to see all of you. I'm Michael Knowles. This is the Michael Knowles Show. See you tomorrow.